Well, good morning. It's beautiful sunny Wednesday morning. We're going we found a few little low spots. We're getting pulled off real quick. We'll pull the string across, measure, make sure. Then we're gonna finish up the digging the footing, set those last two form boards, and we'll be ready to start laying plastic, I think. Well, I'm gonna measure off where the lifts are going, make sure I dig out a little bit for those. And from that, folks, we're getting close. It's about 7:30, 7:45. I gotta do these braces, kicker boards. So I got the time lapse set up, and we'll go from there. Catch y'all in just a little bit. All right, so it's after lunch. Make this video so I remember where these holes are when I put the lift in. So I dug, there'll be a lift there, coming in that side door all the way into it. More of a long-term project lift. That'd be later on. It could be 5 years, 10 years from now before I put that lift in, but just for when I do. All right, so from the outside of the form, which is 1.5 inches beyond the outside of the concrete, which is 3 inches beyond the back side of this metal sheathing, I am at 12 foot 11 inches, 16 foot 7 inches. All right, and that's going to be pretty much on all three of these. This is a 3 foot by 3 foot on this end and the other end over there, and this one is a 3 foot by 8 foot, which is enough room for a pad for a lift here, a leg here, and a leg there for that lift. All right, so from the outside of the form on that wall, on the east wall, from the east wall to this line here is 48 foot 11 inches. Can we see that? Let me turn that around. 48 foot 11 inches. All right, so this one is 45 foot 11 inches to this line, to the outside of the form, which is basically 3 inches beyond the actual 40 foot by 70 foot slab. You have to do that 2 by 2 lip, which is 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches on the for the steel to go down beyond the outside edge of the concrete, so that it helps a lot with water not getting into the building. So then we get to this one right here at that 8 foot, and we are at 38 foot 11 inches. Okay, so that's the outside of the form. And then again to this one, we are at 30 foot 11 inches. Okay. And then right here is 23 foot 11 inches to the outside of the form. And right here to this line is 20 foot 11 inches over to there. Okay. Now I've already got this string strung across. So I will. I think this transfer truck is having problems. He can't hardly move. He's literally going about 7-8 miles an hour. All right. Anyways, so now this is my long-term storage, my long-term work lift. Let's say I buy a car with a bad motor. I'll put it over here and I work on it when I can. It might take me a week, it might take me a month, it might take me a year, but it's not something I'll move. But that's later. You know, that's when I get the tire storage in the back. So we're on it at about 8 inches depth on this. Okay, on that one. And we're at about 7 inches on this one. So that's 7 inches is fine. Okay. So same thing from the east wall to the back to where the relief, the hole, whatever you want to call it, is 17 foot to the outside of the form. It's 20 foot to the outside of the form, to the front, this side of the hole. All right. Now, from the north wall, outside form, basically all the way to it, because you got the footing and all that. But basically, it's 5 foot to this side, all the way to the end, inside. This will be the limiting factor on where the lift sits. Will be this one. So 12 foot to this one, to the outside of the form. 15 foot 6 inches to this one. That gave myself about 6 more inches of play just side to side, just in case I need it. And kind of did the same thing over there in case it's a smaller lift, if I get a good deal on one. So that's that. Let me move this tractor, and we're gonna measure the depth of those 4 locations, so that we know when to not drill through the plastic. Give me just a minute. So I'm putting the mason block in about the middle of where the hole is. Now this one, I got a little deep, but this is the 12,000 pound lift that I can pick my truck up with. So my truck's only 85/20 without me in it. So I know where to pick that truck up. Whoa, that's 13 inches in the middle. I'm sorry. It got a little deep right there. All right, let's see what this next one is. This one's about 11 inches right there. So that'd be some good anchors for that heavy lift. This one's not as deep, and that one, let me show y'all how hard this ground is. Look at these teeth marks. It took me a while to dig that up. Every time I go to take a scoop, I wouldn't want to dig. I was taking literally about 1 inch at a time. All right, I'm a little far over, but it gives you a general idea. 10 inches. So that's 10 inches of concrete where the lift is. You can't beat that. That's gonna be pretty good. That's only gonna be like a 9,000 pound lift. And my experiences with those are, when you put like a crew cab F-150 or Chevy or something on it, it starts squalling just a little bit. It's not that it won't pick it up, but there's no way I'd put 9,000 pounds on it. I wouldn't. All right, so I got a little bit of a point right there with 7 inches, and that's about 8 3/4 inches, about 8 inches. So I can still put a 7-inch anchor in there. I don't want to drill through the plastic. I'll just put one of those lock rings on the bit. All right, well, that's that on the preparations for the lifts. That's that for all the pad. I believe we're ready for concrete, to put plastic down, fencing, wire rebar, all that. So I got to dig this footing. I'm fixing to mark it and dig it, put that last form board up. Then I got to put all them 2x2s up all the way around the inside perimeter of the form for that little 1.5 by 1.5 ledge, and we'll be set. All right, y'all, get back with y'all in just a little bit. Well, we tried. We didn't quite finish form boards today. All right, so I got my 2x2s. Got them done. So you have to do a ledger for the metal. Here's the edge of the building. Here's the edge of the concrete, but it's a step down that the tin, the outside metal, goes down to the bottom to this. Then that way it helps with water. Oh, let me grab this stake. It helps a lot with water not getting into the building. I mean, I still got a lot of grade work to do for the parking lot, a lot. But that's to come. I'm gonna have to take them form boards down and redo for the front 2 doors tomorrow. I figured out how to do it. I figured out the best way to do it. So this, oh, got another board. I'm gonna put these right here till tomorrow because I need them right here tomorrow. All right. So here's that ledger, but you don't need it where the door is. So we drop this 2x6 down right here, and then screw the 2x2 on the top of that. After the concrete's poured and after they're ready to do because right here's got to be a little ramp down at 8.5 inches. Just a little ramp down. Helps keep water out. and that will be grade for the ramp coming out of the parking lot, out of the building. So I still got a little bit more to do out there, not much. I'm actually pretty good shape. So that one's done. I still got to do my kicker braces all down through there. See, it's done to right before the door. That's what we finished yesterday. But I got all this footing dug. I got my reliefs cut in for the, dug in where the lift goes. We cut some of this down. We cut some of that down. All the 2x2s are done. Around 95% of the 2x2s are done. The only 2x2 I got left is a 2-foot section right there between the doors. But like I say, I got to drop them down. I got to get a couple more stakes put in, drop them down, and then finish that 2x2 up, finish that bracing up, and the foam boards are done. We're getting close, getting real close. So appreciate everything y'all do for watching. Hope y'all spread the word about me if y'all like it. I hope you like it. Let me know if you don't. Let me know what I can change. All right, I'm tired, I'm hot. Let's go home, get a shower, and get in that recliner. I got videos auto posting today and tomorrow, so I might take a break from editing today. That takes a lot of time for what I got left to do. So, all right, y'all have a great day.